bead, huh? Well, today's your lucky day. Today I'm going to show you how to perler bead for beginners. The first thing you're going to want to do is go out and buy this giant tub of perler beads. This one has 22,000 beads in it of all different colors. So this is really great for somebody who's a beginner and wants to see what they would like to create. They don't really know, but they know they want to start perler beading, so this is the tub to get. Buy square boards. Now both of these products typically come with ironing paper, so now you're good on that too, because you're going to need this as well when you're melting your creations. Use coupons. These are so important. Places like Joann's and Michael's, they give out coupons constantly for products, so never buy anything at regular price. Always make sure you get some coupons. And also check their websites. I know that on Joann's, they always have coupons every week for products, especially products that are at regular price. When you're making a creation, you take these little beads and you put it on the board. You're going to need something to help aid putting on these little beads, unless you can do it with your fingers. I personally can't. So what I do is I use the mini perler bead tweezers. I find that these are the best for me. Some people use their fingers, some people use toothpicks, some people just use regular tweezers that they have in their cupboards. All of those are great, and you can use those. One of your most important things that you need with perler beading is an iron. Now, I love my iron. I bought this at a thrift store. This is a travel iron, and it has 4 settings: off, low, medium, and high. And I just find that it really works well. It's not complicated, it's quite simple, and that's what I really love about it. I put mine on high, and also I have it at 120. Get to know your iron, get to know the settings and what's too hot and what's just right and what's not hot enough when melting your perler beads together. For my iron, I turn it on high, and I make sure to iron one side, and then I move it, and then I iron the next side, and then I move it, and I iron the next side. That is just what works for me, but you're going to have to see what works for you personally. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your beads, and you're going to want to make a design. When you're done with your design, you're going to put your ironing paper on top of it. When your iron is nice and hot, you're going to put the iron on top and melt the beads together. Now, while your creation is cooling, you want to immediately put a book on top of it so that when it cools, it's nice and flat. Something that I like to use is a timer when I have my iron on, just to remind myself that there is an iron that's on and it's very hot, and to remind myself that I have things cooling or stuff is hot. I have my timer on. Now remember, whenever you're working with anything hot like this, you need a parent or a family member to help you if you're too young. After you've melted the first side, take your book off, peel it off the ironing paper, get it off of your board, and I like to take my board off at this point. This is something that I just do. And I put the ironing paper on the table, and I place another one on top so that my creation's in the middle of both the ironing sheets. And then I iron the side I haven't ironed yet. And ta-da! You're done. You have your beautiful creations. And there's so many things that you can do with perler beads. You can even glue them to create 3D creations. You can frame them on the wall. You can make keychains. You can make magnets. There are endless possibilities with perler beads. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you start perler beading. Make sure to check out my perler beading tutorials. I have tons of creations that you can make, and I have my patterns in the videos. So go check them out. Make sure you subscribe and like this video if you found it helpful. If you have a friend that's getting into perler beading, make sure you show them this video, because they might learn something that they didn't already know. Bye, guys!